Hey everybody, good morning. We're taking a look at Ecclesiastes number 5 today, and we're these first 7 chapters we're talking about that Ecclesiastes is showing us the best that people can do apart from God's grace, and we see here that the writer is just looking what is life about. And we've gone through all these different things in these other chapters, and now we get at a couple other things, and we see in verse 5 down here in verse 4, it says, "When you make a vow to God, do not delay to pay it, for he has no pleasure in fools. Pay what you have vowed. Better not to vow than to vow and not pay." This is a hint at formal religion is what this is. We ought to do for God out of our relationship with him and out of our love for him, because we fear him, because he is so high, and we have so much reverence for him. That ought to spark us to do things. Now, a formal religion will say, pray 3 times a day and God will hear you. A formal religion will say, do this, God will hear you. Do this, God will do this. Formal religion is all of that, all of the do's and don'ts to get a response. Okay. But of course Christianity does have do's and don'ts, and even New Testament that there's a lot of do's and don'ts, but they're not to get a response from God. They're to keep us from evil. The list of do's and don'ts that we have now should be from a heart of love for God, from a heart of fearing God, not from a heart of, I'm going to do this to get a certain response. So it hints at that. And also when you look at 10, it says, "He who loves silver will not be satisfied with silver, nor he who loves abundance with increase." This is also vanity. Well, we're going to get into in a couple chapters about wealth. Actually, the next chapter is going to be about wealth. But we see him starting to touch on it right here. Greed is never satisfied. It's just something that I live my life on right now, that I understand, that I see, working in retail right now, I see that greed is never satisfied. And I'm considered a superstar in my job. I consistently have the highest sales in the division. It consistently bust records. 7 years in a row, with the exception of 1 year, I have increased sales at a sharp incline. Only 1 year have we ran flat, and we didn't even go down. And I see every year, no matter how good we do, it's not good enough for the company. It's not good enough for my division manager. No matter what we do, it's not good enough. You see, we shattered records, and greed is never satisfied. It's never satisfied. They're always saying, you need more with less so we can make more. You need to do more with less so we make more. And, it's okay to make money, but God has set forth ways to do that. And, well, we'll get more into money in the next chapter, but please don't chase silver and gold, as you're not taking it with you when you meet Jesus. So I love you all, and I hope you have a super day.